everyone. It's the Outlaw John Rocha. How you doing today? Thanks so much for clicking play on this reaction video for episode 2 of The Acolyte here from writer, director, and showrunner Leslye Headland. This one, a much anticipated Star Wars series, because people want to know if this is a new direction for Star Wars, if this is a strong step forward for Star Wars. A lot of people have felt these last few TV series from the Star Wars side of things not that strong, not that great. Some people loving them, some people not loving them, some people somewhere in the middle, which I think a majority of the people are, that they were all watchable, but didn't 100% quite hit the mark as much as they were hoping. Of course, that I'm not talking about Andor, nor am I talking about Mandalorian 1 and 2, or the Clone Wars, or Bad Batch Season 3, which I thought was fantastic, but more talking Kenobi, Ahsoka, Mandalorian Season 3, you know, those kinds of things. And then 100% all getting there quite in the way that people were hoping. So very much looking forward to seeing what episode 2 is going to bring us, because episode 1 laid the groundwork of the world that we're operating in, what is happening. We got that opening, those opening words, that graphic there telling us what's going on in the world. Not a crawl, just a graphic there telling us, essentially saying previously in the world, and letting us know what's happening there between the Jedi and the Sith, and someone's mastered the power. And by the end of the first episode here, we've got ourselves a Sith Lord, possibly red lightsaber. What's the indication there? We find out about May and Osha being twins, and that May set fire to the village, and that ended up killing May and Osha's parents and a number of other people, and they were the sole survivors. We found out that Master Soul, they're played by Jung-jae, and Master Indara, played by Carrie-Anne Moss, were the two people that kind of helped them off the planet, May and Osha, when they were younger. But for some reason, May has killed Indara in the opening scenes of the episode 1, rather, and we got to meet Yord there, being played by Charlie Barnett. We got to meet a new droid. We got to meet Dafne Keen's character, Jackie Lawn, of course, and we saw a prison escape, and we saw Osha very much giving us the background through the Inquisition of Yord, but also through her own interactions, her flashbacks, whatever, of what she experienced. She's very defiant that she left the Jedi Order on her terms. Can't quite access the Force anymore like maybe she did when she was younger. And we have her accused of murder because they don't know. Apparently, nobody knows that she has a twin sister other than maybe Soul. And that twin sister is now alive and possibly killing Jedi at the behest of this Sith person, or Sith Lord, or whoever that person is under the helmet there. But we also see Osha escape in a ship here. See these prisoners escape. They blame her. So all of that going. Oh, and we got to meet the live action version of Vernestra Rowe here, played by Rebecca Henderson, someone who I've enjoyed in Single Drunk Female and Russian Doll, both from Leslye Headland. So, yeah, the first episode, I liked it. I didn't love it. They certainly laid the groundwork for the world here. A little CW-ish at times, but we sense their stakes here. And so hopefully in the second episode, we'll see a little bit more of the stakes. We'll see a little bit more of the story, the murder mystery story, and what's going on with May and Osha, what's Soul's connection, because even Jackie calls him out for having these imageries, having these, what do you call these? Oh God, I can't think of the word, but they bring up the image of Osha there. And certainly Soul still has a connection, tries to play it off and saying, well, you know, we got to make sure you touch with the past so you don't like repeat it or whatever. So projections, that's it. Yeah. So we have that there. So what is the connection there overall? And what is Vernestra Rowe's role in all of this? Because she's clearly someone who has some power over Soul in being able to approve or not approve him going on this mission. And he has taken Jackie, and he's taken Yord with him. And what's Yord's role in all this? Initially questioning Osha, thinking that she's May and that Osha's the one that killed Indara, but then later being happy to go along in this mission, having to make up and stuff. So we'll see what happens here. We got 3 or 4 planets in the first episode, and cities include Coruscant. So let's see what happens here in this second episode. I'm going to do a 3, 2, 1 countdown, and then we'll get into it. And obviously we'll start with the logo and then went into the episode. So you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, where are we at here? Olega. Okay. Local Jedi temple. All right. Oh, Oh, yeah. You got some hot dog with bacon on that place?
Hello.
All right, so I imagine that's May. So now May is attacking a Jedi temple. Oh, interesting. Paid off for the street kid. A little bit reminiscent of the Leia city, or that city we went to in Kenobi with Leia. So she's just gonna walk in. No one's gonna question her and know, what's going on. No one's gonna think she looks out of place. Interesting. Okay. Oh, who's this now? Oh, my man's super in the nirvana of meditating now. He is like meditating in the air. Master Torben. What's with the scars on his face? So this is how she approached Indara. We haven't finished business.
With all your strength.
Why does she ask to be attacked constantly? Oh, wow. How is she a Force user too? Has she been trained by this Sith person to use the Force? We noticed her in the last episode using some Force tactics, but clearly can't get through here. Look at this. Oh man, that's a state of nirvana that he's in with this kind of meditation. Let me tell you. I mean, I gotta find a way to achieve this in my meditations. My God. This is pretty awesome. Oh, the knives. So she's like, well, the fists aren't gonna work. Let's try the knives. Oh man. I love this. This is kind of badass, actually. Oh, did people finally notice there were sounds? Not gonna investigate it, huh? All right. So as I noticed in the last episode, the two rings there for that's clearly there's some symbolism or indication of something connected there with the twins. And I guess we're back to Osha now. That was Nick Court, by the way, playing the master there in Olega. Interesting. Oh.
You could try repolarizing the power couplings.
Just calling her Padawan. Hey, Padawan. Oh, shit.
Way more flexible.
It's a mechanic. Is that something that's been used before?
Over not restraining the prisoner. She has escaped once before.
You still think she killed Indara? Don't let fear affect your judgment. She was presumed dead 16 years ago.
Okay.
There's been another incident. A suspect matching OSHA's description broke.
Ah, okay. So now we know.
Take OSHA with you. She could be an asset.
Interesting. Okay.
The Jedi agree with you.
Setting course for Olega.
Yours got a little bit of the Anakin in him. Like, we're going to do this, guy. And, pushing back on it and questioning these people who know better and who are a bit more experienced. A little less dynamic, I would have to say, than Anakin. But you get the vibe that he's a guy who doesn't like to necessarily be told what to do or follow orders, even if he's still kind of dealing with the ramifications of having let her go the first time. Or having had her escape the first time, rather.
Hello?
Ooh, a little Andor design vibes to this one. Over right here. Oh, who's this now? Oh!
Oh, hey. Where have you been?
Out there risking my life.
Oh, yeah.
You can blend in without sampling the merchandise.
Oh!
And if you think a sleeping monk is tough, good luck defeating a Wookiee.
Little tease there with the Wookiee Jedi.
I do really believe that, though. Everyone has a weakness.
Is this the energy we're going to get? This kind of casual approach to killing Jedi? It should carry more weight. More drama.
Absolution.
So this is Manny Jacinto. What do we got here? Interesting.
It wouldn't bode well for either of us if you
Come
told me
here.
about this.
Okay.
Of course.
So so now we get the Master. She's clearly intimidated by the Master. Clearly, Khmer is part of this whole killing Jedi situation here. And now she's afraid. She doesn't want Khmer to say anything to the Master about it because she's using other tactics to try to kill them. Why the hell would the Master care how you killed the Jedi as long as you killed them?
Crazy night with some of my crew. And you hate it. What happened that night wasn't your fault, Soul. I've told you that.
All right, so Soul carries his guilt over not saving them both, so that could be something to play emotionally down the road.
Perhaps I wasn't a very good teacher.
I like the chemistry between them, but I want something more. I feel like something more oomph is missing here. Something grittier, something harder in the connection between them. That's CGI, not the strongest. Love the. Oh yeah, this is totally Andor vibes. Look at this. Oh, she's back. So now we're gonna get the confrontation. So wait, she didn't see that they're outside?
She had a hood on, but it was her.
Ah.
Master Talbot hasn't spoken to anyone in over 10 years.
But he will speak to me.
Huh.
I'm an old friend.
Oh, interesting. So Indara, Torben, and it seems like Soul now was saying he's an old friend. There is some connection here, these Jedi.
Receive the forgiveness you seek.
Were they on some mission? And what is his guilt that she's breaking through to try to get him to access?
I've been waiting for you,
Manny. Ooh, okay. So he knows her. Oh, damn. How is this happening? Like, is she have a random usage of the Force that whenever her sister's around, she can lead her down this path and trick her? Or is she doing this herself? Just try to stop her from confronting her sister.
We thought we were doing the right thing.
Okay, so hints at something going on. And then he just drinks it? Okay. Oh, I see. So, in essence, May was leading her to Torben. So would Osha know the connection here with these Jedi?
But I can explain.
Do not move.
Yeah. This is a little bit convenient and forced.
She didn't do it. My sights were on her the entire time.
Yord.
He took this poison willingly.
Why would Master Torben kill himself?
This is Bunta.
Bunta. Oh, so it's something that May, they pretty much...
It is, but that's not our regular guy.
Then we bring him back to the ship for questioning.
Or we skip that, and she just talks to him.
Of course.
Interesting. So he's going to go ahead and let her go in. Yord is making some logical protests here. And they are kind of playing him as kind of, a headstrong, slightly incompetent male guy. But he became Jedi Knight 2 years ago. I think is what he said at night last episode. So I would imagine this guy would have a bit more intelligence, patience, wisdom. But he's young, so maybe not. So is she going to pretend to be May? Or does he know both of them? Does he know she is a twin? That May has a twin?
Like
Yeah.
her.
Clearly he does.
If you cooperate, we will consider letting you go with a warning.
Okay.
What?
Thank you.
He facilitated the death of a Jedi. You going to let him go with a warning?
Yeah, I started out gun running for the Huts. Now I supply people like her.
The Huts.
Who is he?
I thought he was with you.
Oh. Wow.
Listen, I have no idea what's going on with that girl.
He's clearly lying. How are they going to break him down?
Is that she wants revenge on 4 Jedi.
Oh, okay. So we do know. Now we got that 4 Jedi thing.
Jackie, get to the ship.
Get to the ship.
You're coming with me. We return tonight.
But is Khmer telling the truth? Is he going to signal her in some way that this is an ambush? I wonder. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked to be like, you know what? We'll let you go with a warning because your poison helped kill a Jedi. And you knew it was going to be used to kill a Jedi. I don't understand that, so.
Not yet. I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh, there you go.
What if this is a trap?
You'd stick to the plan.
Star Wars. I still, to this point, I don't see the logic of him bringing Yord. He's headstrong. He pulls the saber out too quickly. He's aggressive and didn't buy his plan. So there has to be a reason.
She destroyed my life.
Okay. Now we're getting more into the relationship.
I couldn't save her when you were children. Let me try now.
Well, of course. The Jedi always leaning towards that approach. Redemption.
Stationed on Brendock 16 years ago.
Here it is. What happened? What's the incident?
Indara, Torben, Kelnaka, and you.
Kelnaka and Sol. Kelnaka is next. Sol will be last.
Have faith in me. Then have faith in me.
Interesting request. I wish we were more invested in the backstory. I wish they get us more invested in the back so we can like feel the weight of these emotional beats a little bit more strongly. I imagine when all this stuff goes down by the end of the series, when you go back and rewatch these episodes, they'll have more weight to them in these interactions because we'll know the full story. But right now, there are moments and interactions that I think should have a little bit more weight to them.
Hey.
Also, can we get Jackie a little more time here? It's Dafne Keen, for God's sakes. Oh, here we go. All right. Sol confronting May. Interesting. Like he's a force user. Can't he just like completely lift her up, put her hands behind her back, tie her legs and put her in the ship? I'm confused. I know he wants to seek redemption with her or have her seek redemption, but like, oh, so cool. Look at this. Love the martial arts moments. This is badass. Is this some kind of prophecy thing where, you know, in order to fulfill the prophecy just to defeat or kill one of the Jedi without a weapon? Because remember in the last episode, the Sith or whatever it is said like it was foolish to attack a Jedi without a weapon, blade or laser, I think he said. So Sol's handling it.
Your master has failed you.
We're just gonna leave the fight. I guess we're leaving the fight. Oh. This is what we should have done from the beginning.
To hide his identity.
Where'd she get the knife?
My sister is dead!
Osha is alive.
Wait, is that why she's going after these Jedi?
He speaks the truth. Osha lives.
Interesting. Come on out, Osha. Behind door number 2. Just bring her out. Why are they doing this? Does she have to get there? Here we go.
You are under arrest.
Let your weapons down and surrender.
Why aren't they bringing Osha out? This is confusing story. Oh, okay. I guess because they want. I guess they didn't have a confront. So they have Osha confront her. But I mean, Osha could have been there for this. Oh, whoa! Little car chase in the middle of this thing. So, right. Why isn't she running out? Oh, there it is. Okay, the confrontation. So what's the story here in terms of their connection? And has the Sith Lord used it to control her? Why does she keep missing? I thought she knew how to use one of these things. Interesting. Yeah, emotion, obviously, family. Sure.
But we know where she's going next. We must
We
move.
don't make decisions like this without meaningful discussion, Sol.
Wow. Shutting down his desire to go out and protect the other Jedi. Showing the cracks in the Jedi, right? Because they're going to meet in the council and figure it out. Whoa.
What the hell is Kofar? A relaxing forest retreat in the Outer Rim, where the Wookiee Jedi lives.
Oh.
You found Kelnaka?
She's going to go after a Wookiee Jedi? Kelnoga. Why isn't this a bigger revelation? I'm confused. Like, why isn't she questioning herself? Why isn't she worried about this? There should be more emotion there, don't you think? Like, your sister after 16 years is alive, and, you know, shouldn't there be some kind of questioning of yourself and what happened and wanting to figure out why? Oh, here we go. Whoop! Oh! Wookiee Jedi, son! Using the Force. That's awesome. That, of course, is Joonas Suotamo as Kelnaka. Oh! All right. That's a positive ending with a Wookiee Jedi, I think, overall. Yeah, I think you guys can sense that although I'm liking the show, I have issues with some of the decisions of the characters and some of the story decisions in certain moments. They feel convenient to get to the next thing rather than organically earned and organically decided. And this idea of Osha and May not knowing that the other one is still alive, I feel like those moments should have been played much more strongly in terms of the emotions of the characters. I do like the world. I like the design here, the shades of Andor and other things that we've seen before. The prequels stuff carries over from last episode as well, the vibe, the energy. But she got away way too quickly from a bunch of Jedis, a Padawan, and when they've had her surrounded, it's just odd you don't just like kind of stop her and keep her in a state of frozen, frozen, and put her on the ship and keep her there and what have you. So just some quizzical decisions overall by the Jedi here as they're investigating this case and trying to figure out what's going on. But clearly we find out that the 4 Jedi who are involved in all this, Kelneka, is that his name? Who's next? The Wookiee Jedi? Kelnaka and Sol clearly have the connection with Indara and the other Jedi Master there. Something happened on the home planet with May and Osha that clearly has a profound effect on May, and she's meting out this justice. Does she think her sister was killed by these 4 Jedi? Is that why she's now going and getting revenge? But if that's the case, now that she's seen that Osha is alive, why didn't we see a questioning of herself, a questioning of her tactics, a question of where she's going, rather than her confronting what is probably going to be her boyfriend, or maybe already is her boyfriend, about him selling her out or whatever. So, I think Amandla's doing a better job as Osha than May. I think there are some cracks in the acting with when she's May in certain lines. I liked Manny Jacinto in here. Yord is kind of a thankless role so far. So Charlie Barnett, I think, is doing the best he can with that. But, Lee Jung-jae is the guy who's really stealing the show right now. And I'd like to have some more with Dafne Keen. This is X-23, y'all. Why cast her if you're not going to give her more to do, more action, more fights, more battles, and have a more stronger presence? And yes, she's the plan that they use there. But I would like to see a little bit more with her. So we'll see as the next 2 episodes go along. But the mystery has been deepened here a little bit. Clearly, this is a murder mystery. And why is this all happening? What is it connected to? And what's the Jedi's role in all of this? Because I imagine there's got to be a twist coming where the Jedi Council did something or made a decision, and that's what ended up being carried out. And these Jedi were forced to do it. And this was 16 years ago. So these are different Jedi than they are now. Were they more willing to do this bidding by the council that caused the situation? Did May really set the fire, or did they set the fire and blame May? Or was it did they trick May, or did May think that she was supposed to do something and to set the fire, and that's what happened? So we'll see. We'll see as we go along. I am still interested. I certainly want to see what happens in the next couple episodes, but I do think some of these more simplistic decisions in certain moments is hurting the show a little bit. But overall, not a bad show, but I'm liking it, but I'm not loving it as much as I was hoping I would love it with the murder mystery aspect of it all. But we'll see. But what do you think? What do you guys think? Am I wrong on this? Do you think are you loving it? Are you enjoying it? These first 2 episodes knock you out of the park? Let me know down in the comment section below. Or are a lot of you like me? Are you not feeling it 100%, but you're still interested? You're still invested to see what happens? Let me know how that's working for you. And are there any of you that are hating it right now and don't like it and don't like the energy of the vibe? Some of them more like relaxed performances. Some of them more like they're killing Jedi, like with Kiram, Manny Jacinto's character, and May. They're just talking casually about killing Jedi when that should have more weight to it rather than, we just need a drink. Let's have a drink. And so and I know it led to Poison being created, but still there's just, you sense there should be a stronger kind of weight of what they're doing carrying through. And we're got a little bit of Renestra, so we'll see how that plays out, as we saw from her at the end there, that the council is going to figure out what to do next about this situation. And of course, we're teasing Kelnaka, which will probably be the next episode. So that'll be fun to be on a Wookiee planet and a Wookiee Jedi. So that'll be cool. All right, yeah. Let me know what you thought about it all down in the comment section below. Hit a like on this video, share it on your social media. And hey, more than anything else, please subscribe to the channel down below and hit that bell button so you see when we're dropping all the content we do here on the Outlaw Nation channel. Looking forward to hearing what you all think overall. So let me know down there as well. All right, and look for more of my reactions. I'm going to react to every single one of these episodes. It'll be out. Big shout out to the Cinefanatics who are editing this for me. Really appreciate that. And look for it next time. And look for our spoiler reviews on the Jedi Way and the Geek Buddies coming up soon as well for these first 2 episodes here later on in the week. And I'll talk to you next time with another brand new reaction video for episode 3 of The Acolyte here on the Outlaw Nation.